are we boycotting Target? Because we need to dig a little bit deeper into what these DEI rollbacks mean. People of color, women, minorities, what does all of this mean? This did not just happen. All of this is really still fallout from the affirmative action ruling that I think happened back in 2023 when colleges and admissions in colleges pulled affirmative action, which unironically affected people that were not Black Americans. So everybody's thinking that this has something to do with the Trump administration.
In addition to new orders on immigration and climate change, CBS News has obtained a memo that shows that Donald Trump is also ending diversity programs at all federal agencies.
If we look back into the history of what's been going on as far as DEI, even back in 2023 and 2024, these interest groups have been pressuring corporations to not comply with these DEI standards. Back in 2023 and 2024, Target pulled all of their LGBTQ merchandise because these interest groups felt like they had LGBTQ sayings on baby clothes and that just was inappropriate. And Target immediately pulled all of their support and merchandise from the store. So these corporations don't have a true interest in helping minorities, people of color, women. The most interesting thing trending over on TikTok is that most of the chief diversity officers that are losing their jobs are actually not even people of color. And some of them aren't even women. I went and watched 2 different videos from 2 different Black women that have products stocked in Target. And it was really interesting to see their different perspectives. And I want to watch those with you. The first one was Tabitha Brown. And we know Tabitha Brown is all over YouTube. She has a ton of products, seasonings in Walmart, a line of products in Target.
As disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail. Because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do.
And then the second one was Melissa Butler, and she is the owner of the Lip Bar.
I can only speak for the Lip Bar, and I will say absolutely. Like, we are in Target, we are in Walmart stores, and I will say both of those retailers have been more than fair. They don't expect us to hit the same hurdles as like a Maybelline or an NYX or an e.l.f. They know that we do not have the same resources. And we launched in Target in 2017 before, it was even cool to launch small businesses. I also want to be clear about that. They've been doing this for a long time. Shea Moisture launched in Target.
So Melissa and Tabitha have kind of a different take on what's going on and what their position is going to be as far as these DEI rollbacks in Target. If you listen, Melissa is saying that she's been in Target since before the DEI program was even implemented, and she even questioned if it was even going to be a success or a real thing, which obviously she was correct on that prediction. Tabitha is saying she's still under contract with Target, but she's going to see what is going to become of her merchandise and of her product that Target has after that. She's going to see what becomes of her contract with Target after her contract is up and her merchandise is sold or bought back. So over here at Jute Olive, we're looking at things from a business perspective because obviously you're over here to grow your brand on YouTube. I went live about this topic Sunday, and I wanted to come back and make an actual video about it because I really think that you should not make any rash decisions. Like, personally, I am a part of the Target Accelerators program, and I don't think you should make any rash decisions about pulling out of programs or even boycotting stores, because Melissa made a really good point, which is that when you boycott Target, and Target is already trying to push certain minorities out of the door, and you boycott the product, then that just makes it all the more easier for them to say, hey, you're not performing, your product isn't performing, you out the door. So we need to consider things a little bit deeper than the surface, in my opinion, before we start to boycott. Even Congress people have been calling for a boycott against Target. When Walmart rolled back their DEI initiatives, everyone wanted to boycott Walmart, but as we see in the Tabitha Brown video, if you watch the entire video, you see that she's saying her products are still in Walmart. So when we pull this boycott card and some small creators are still in there, we're hurting small businesses in our community just as much as we're attempting to help out with a political issue. And I get it. It's a very complex issue, and America always seems to be with having a push and pull with whether they feel that it's okay to help underserved communities and give them a hand up. And it's a sad situation, and hopefully as a country we'll figure out how to give everybody a fair chance. Because just one last side note, I live close to Publix, and Publix really has a DEI initiative for disabled people, and I wonder how something like that would affect them, because a lot of the local baggers at my local grocery are special needs and deaf and people that just really do need these programs. So I want to know in the comments what you think about this and building your brand. Is it affecting how you're going to be building your brand going forward? If you like this video, like this video. If you like me, subscribe, and don't forget to tell me about it in the comments. Bye.